Hey, welcome back, everyone. You might notice a little something strange about this if you're looking at the webcam we don't have set up.
Oh yeah, why is that? You guys like put your pictures up, but you just don't put a webcam up. So it's like,
why would we put up webcam or like video chat?
because you have your faces on like plastered all over your home screen. It's like,
What do you mean? We have like a profile picture of us and that's it.
yeah,
No,
but
all
like
over your thumbnails.
all
are
your
all over the
thumbnails
place.
are like your faces.
Oh, the thumbnails, yeah, but like...
So it just seems half baked.
I mean, like, that's the whole Ramblin Gamers YouTube channel is half-baked. By the way, Tom and Edgar are here.
Hi, I'm Edgar.
Oh, that makes me Tom.
Oh, fuck. This is Monster Dating Monster all over again.
I'm actually Tom. You may remember me from Hand of Fate and one other episode of Binding of Isaac.
That was a good episode, though.
It was. We should not release any others.
And Edgar, you might remember me from making bubbles.
Edgar is trying and failing to blow bubbles right now, so maybe you wouldn't remember him from that. Come on, Edgar, you got this. Nope, yeah, he failed again.
I gotta be more gentle. There's a gentle touch to it.
There's some finesse you're not getting down right now, Edgar.
Tell me what's going on with this run right now.
You know what it is? It's my lips.
What do you mean? Oh, fuck.
Oh, you got hit.
Yeah, well, what's going on with this run right now is I'm fucking up. I got hit once, so, you know, I might as well just die. Edgar...
I burst a bubble, and it's bouncy. It went into my crotch area.
You're making me get hurt, Edgar. Come on.
Edgar, this is an audio medium. What the fuck are you doing?
Welcome back to the Edgar Blows Bubbles That You Can't See podcast on this episode of Ramblin' Gamers.
I'll just describe it. It was bouncy. It went into my crotch.
Around.
Are you talking about the bubbles or Tom?
I mean...
Well, talk to me or something, people.
Move swiftly along.
Yeah, this is...
So, who are you playing as?
This is Apollyon. Now, you might notice the Shadow Realm I have in the top left-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
That is an interesting item. It's called the Void. So what the Void does is
Steven! Help me!
Jesus Christ. So, earlier we were talking to Tom like, hey, Tom, maybe you should speak up a little bit more. You were being quiet in some of the videos. It's becoming apparent to me Edgar's not going to have that problem.
Apparently so.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah.
Get that long boy.
What was I talking about? No. Oh, yeah, the Void. So, the Void either... A, sucks up active items and uses their active effect every time you use the Void, or B, this room sucks.
Alright, well.
Every time I look at that room, I just think, what do I do here? And the answer...
you only had one heart, so you could have just lost there.
Yep, we could boot up into Zazel, run right away, and just get on with it.
Hey, it's
So,
Mario.
what the Void does is either A, sucks up active items, and every time you use the Void, it uses those active items, or it sucks up passive items and gives you random stat boosts.
So it's like an item version of the Pokeball item.
What?
Isn't there like a Pokeball type item that lets you suck up monsters?
Well, yeah, but that's not the same as sucking up pedestals.
You 100% sure about that?
Yes. I like to think I have myself an Isaac PhD at this point.
I'll trust you for now.
Okay, we can move on from that. Edgar, what are you looking at on your phone?
Oh, well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, so I'm just,
Edgar, you have to at least try to contribute on this show.
I mean, you want to be on the show.
Yeah.
I'm here looking at Black Friday deals because it's Black Friday.
It is Black Friday. How was your Thanksgivings, everyone?
Filled with Black Friday.
Pretty
What?
good. My parents were together on Thanksgiving. It
Oh.
was surprisingly not as awkward as you think it'd be.
Why would it be awkward, Tom?
Because my parents are what you call divorced.
Oh, okay. And that could be all we go into with that.
Basically. But then I got to go over to my dad's house afterwards and watch,
Take your time.
what's it called? Forged in Fire.
What is Fortune Fire?
You ever seen the show Chopped? Or
Of course I've seen it. The less good version of Sweet Genius.
Steve had the complete opposite opinion. But it's basically that, except they make knives and swords.
What the fuck?
So
Wait,
you
a
got
judge judges them based on their knife and sword
So
making?
you've got 4 like weaponsmiths, and the first round they build a blade out of whatever metal they give you, or some stupid bullshit like gimmick, like here's a car, cut some metal off of it and make a blade out of it. And then after one round, their blades are judged by a guy with a beard, a guy with a twirly mustache, and an Asian man.
Okay, I can see where the last one comes into play, but...
And then if any one of the people gets, they have to surrender their weapon.
Oh shit. Do they just like immediately die?
Oh, they get eliminated. So
Yeah, they have to
guess-
like commit seppuku?
They were all actually really kind about it. They were like, I completely understand what the people were talking about. This is why I fucked up and I should have been eliminated. And then in the second round, they have to build like handles for their weapon, because they're usually just knives in the first round. And then, I see what you're talking about, the Void.
Yep, it sucked up a passive item and gave me a range and luck upgrade. Not that great, but eh.
So yeah, they build a handle for the weapon and then also kind of fix any kinks or problems with the blade that they had in the first round that they couldn't fix.
Right.
And then they do like a test on various they'll cut a Kevlar bag of sand, or they'll cut a thing of bamboo or a giant rope. And see if their blade will cut or not. And that's where the Asian guy comes in, because he has a catchphrase.
Yeah.
Because he'll cut the thing, and then based on if he'll cut or not, he'll give a little analysis and then go, but your knife will cut. Or your knife will not cut.
Got it.
Is he like a professional stabber, though?
He's some kind of martial arts expert, one of the weapons martial arts. But yeah, and then the third one, they eliminate someone after that, and then the third round, when it's down to 2 people left, they decide to go ahead and
attack each other.
They decide to go, okay, now you get 5 days, because the last 2 rounds were 3 hours apiece.
Okay.
You get 5 days in your respective, we'll fly you back to your home forge.
Okay.
So you're the most comfortable with doing this with your own equipment. Build this ancient weapon from history.
Okay.
In 5 days. The first episode I saw, they're like, okay, you guys made it this far, that's pretty good. Here, build a Zweihander.
build the Wrath of Gilgamesh in your own fireplace at home.
And basically, they're just like, they give like a little video package of like, here's what the Zweihander is for anyone who doesn't know what it is. And then they ended up, it's like, the Zweihander is seen in pop culture today through the Dark Souls video game
Are
series.
you serious?
Yes, they did.
It's the Dark Souls of swords.
And then they both build Zweihanders, and they put them through tests. Like, they get a ballistic dummy, and the Asian guy stabs the shit out of the dummy. And then he gets to a second one, where after a little analysis from there, he would go, but your weapon will kill. And he does that every episode. And it's basically just like Chopped, and it was actually super fun to watch.
But like a much more literal version of Chopped.
Yeah, and it was really interesting. Chopped,
really?
if you don't know, is exactly what I explained, except with food dishes.
Yeah, they attack dummies with food dishes, and they see whether or not the dummies will die.
Yeah, so there's one with the Zweihander, one with some European weapon I don't remember the name of, and then the next one was, and then I watched 2 more episodes for an Asian weapon special, where they had to build a katana and a naginata.
So basically it was to become the ultimate weeaboo, that episode.
Pretty much. And then, like, the naginata, they brought up the Soul Calibur series in their explanation. And I'm like, that's the one thing I know a naginata from, so awesome.
Have you played, how much of the Soul Calibur series have you played?
2 and 3.
I played 2, I think? That was the one with Link, right?
On the GameCube, yes.
Yes, that was the one I played.
On the PS2, it had Heihachi from the Tekken series, and on the Xbox, it had Spawn. the comic book character.
On another hand, my hands are dry from the bubbles.
Oh, okay, great. Edgar, how much do you like bubbles?
Well, I'm going
Never
back.
mind, that conversation's
He's
not
going
going
back.
anywhere.
He's in there.
I'm already in there.
Edgar's...
Why are you touching it with your finger?
Because how am I going to get it out?
How are you going to blow a bubble with soapy
He's getting
fingers?
the wand out.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies. You know what, Edgar? We don't give you enough credit around here at Ramblin' Gamers, I feel. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your life?
Well, I had a Mexican Thanksgiving.
Why'd you have a Mexican Thanksgiving instead of an American one?
Because I'm Mexican.
That makes sense.
Like, no matter what I do, I can't escape.
Despite his best efforts.
But we didn't have turkey, we had mole.
Oh, dude, you gave me mole once, and I've never had it again, and I've always yearned for it since.
What is mole, Edgar?
Mole is a type of sauce that's not really spicy, and it's made with chocolate.
Oh.
And you put it on chicken that is broth.
It will basically, like, save you from eternal damnation once you eat it.
And you tend to eat it with rice.
Probably should get around to that.
It is my favorite food.
Saving yourself from eternal damnation or eating mole?
I ate mole
Yes.
when we went to visit you that one time. When we went to that Mexican place.
Went to Del Taco?
No, not Del Taco. Oh, if Del Taco had mole, it would
be
complete
awful,
my life.
like all the rest of
But it would
Del
complete
Taco's
my life.
food.
Yeah. The point is Del Taco would have mole. Yeah, I remember that one, like...
It was actual authentic kind of ish Mexican restaurant.
Yeah,
More than Del Taco.
I ordered fish and chips there, so you know it's authentic Mexican cuisine. Well, everyone, like, let's not talk too much.
We can have more than 1 second of dead air without you fucking freaking out on us.
Apparently we can't, because I just freaked out on you guys with no more than 1 second of dead air. Thank you so much.
But I mean, you didn't even notice I had mole, and that mole wasn't that great.
I didn't know what it was.
I was talking to Pat.
That is true, I did not.
He knew.
I did not notice you had mole. And you know what? Honestly, Edgar, I blame you for that.
Also, some other Mexicans tend to have pozole on Thanksgiving.
Is that like mole, but just like the placebo effects? Like, they tell you it's mole, but it's not really?
I think of it as the Mexican chicken soup.
Mexican chicken soup.
So why didn't you suck up that one?
Because it has the potential of being very good. It basically upgrades a random stat of mine, and it'll upgrade a different one once I get hit.
So you just suck in the shit ones?
Yes, basically.
Like Bob's Rotten Brain? Or Bob's Head?
Bob's Rotten Head... I couldn't get the bubble to blow off, I'm sorry. Bob's Rotten Head is an active item, so that wouldn't be good to suck up. But Bob's Brain, yeah, probably I'd suck that one up. Hopefully it'll give me something. God damn it, man.
So how do you unlock Apollyon?
Apollyon is just randomly unlocked if you purchase Afterbirth Plus.
Huh.
Yeah, how did you not know that?
Which is really strange.
I played like 2 hours of Afterbirth.
Which is really strange because, you know, now if you want to start a new save file, it's not just you have Isaac unlocked, it's you have Isaac and Apollyon, which really kind of kills the whole, like, theming of the game, huh?
That's Binding of Apollyon.
Yeah.
That's what the A in Afterbirth stands for.
What?
Apollyon.
Give me a full... Then what's the rest of it stand for, then?
Apollyon finds...
E.
Love.
Terrible... Not E, there's a T there. Finds terrible ethics regarding big ass.
So the B is for big ass?
Yeah. Yes.
I.
Ignorant. Really terrible.
Terrible.
Hysterectomy.
Okay, I would have gone for Hispanics, but that's all right.
Oh wow!
What? Okay, so
I was trying to get it back to Isaac's mom, but I couldn't think of any H.
So you went with hysterectomy?
I assume it has something to do with ladies.
All right, whatever. So Edgar, what was it that Tom just said?
Something about Hispanics.
That is true. Yes, he did talk about Hispanics there.
Yeah.
And you know, I have to ask Tom why. Tom, please.
I like the fact that this annoys you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know your game, man. I will keep talking and fill all the dead air myself if I have to.
Oh, hey,
Steven, help me!
There are kisses back here. Do you want a kiss?
No. It's like, so they took the Rags boss and made him even shittier?
Yeah, so he has very little health, but he really likes to make himself invincible like an asshole.
That's like a Hush.
Yeah, pretty much. Although I would rather fight that guy like 38 times in a row than ever fight the Hush ever again, so...
The Halo.
Yep,
but he's already got horns.
So? What do you have against horn halos?
He's already a master chef.
Okay, ooh, tier rate up and damage up. So yeah, that was the best Brother Bobby has ever done for anyone.
So you know, I keep having this dream where I keep cock-blocking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Can you, is it like the same type of cock-blocking every time, or is it every dream another different way you're cock-blocking
No,
the
it's usually the same time, about the same way, where he's talking to some chick at a bar, and I just go up to him and just go, yell AIDS really loud, and then walk away.
Why Arnold Schwarzenegger, though? Have you been watching a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger lately, or is this just some strange random dream crap you got?
I mean,
just some strange random dream crap I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, maybe stuff that happened recently influenced the dream. Tom, what's the strangest string of dreams you ever had? Like, tell me right now, man. I'm giving you less and less quiet time. I'll tell my story really quick about it. So, for the longest time, I had dreams where I was really scared of heights, which is strange because I'm not scared of heights in real life. But I had a dream like 3 or 4 times a week where I was just up really high and I was fucking petrified and couldn't move at all. And I remember talking to someone about it, and they said, usually what that could point to is that there's some big event in your life that could be happening, and that's what you're more scared of, which I thought was stupid. But then when I finally got accepted into my master's program, I stopped having those dreams. So I was just like, no, I have to talk, Edgar.
So?
Oh yeah, please kiss me, man. So, like, oddly enough, I'm thinking, like, maybe there's something to this whole dreams might have a strange subconscious meaning sort of deal.
Okay, well, mine doesn't have anything to do with that.
Okay.
This happened when I was middle school, I guess. I had a couple of dreams in a row, probably a few within the course of a week, where I was in a Toys R Us, specifically, Toys R Us video game section.
Okay.
Which, as we all know, is like a really subpar video game section.
Absolutely.
It's not Walmart
Never
bad,
been there.
but it's pretty bad.
Wait, Walmart's bad?
It's Walmart is probably still selling a copy of fucking New Super Mario Bros. Wii for $50.
Well, the thing is,
as they had been until at least 2015.
The thing is, Nintendo games don't depreciate in value.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't, though. I sold a copy of Pikmin 2 a year after I bought it for like $30 back to GameStop. That's like day one selling.
I guess. Anyway, so I was in there with the Rugrats.
Right, yeah.
And we were running away from Reptar. Because, you know, as you do.
Yeah, just like any old middle schooler would.
And, like, I don't know, we were just running away from it, and then I woke up. But the thing is that there's a little bit of a tangle to this story.
Yeah.
Where I heard I guess it's a myth or like one of those old fable type things.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you have a dream 3 times in a row, it'll actually happen.
But I'm still not scared of...
And I guess this wasn't middle school, it was more elementary school. But,
Okay.
like, I didn't realize that was just a myth, and I thought it might actually happen. And I was, like, really confused of how the fuck it would even happen in the first place.
The
but
Rugrats
also
would
a
have to
little
come to
afraid that
life.
it would happen.
This is important. Is this like Rugrats before or
You
after?
said Rugrats twice.
Before or after the Asian girl?
After the Asian girl, before All Grown Up.
Oh, jeez. How much did you guys love the best seasons of Rugrats, the all-grown-up seasons?
I don't know what you mean best, and you're not saying only.
I think
Because
I watched
the
like an
rest of the show
episode.
was just like...
Kimmy was her name, by the way.
Pre.
Yeah.
It was pre. Like, it was like OVA shit.
OVA?
That's an anime term for you youngins.
I'm sorry, like, I'm also a youngin' apparently. What's OVA mean?
Yeah, what does it stand for? I don't know what it stands for.
Original video animation. It means it wasn't actually adapted from, like, the original material. It's just something the animation companies made up because they wanted to make money.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't blame them for that, can you?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Hey, look at that. Double. Super Greed.
Yeah, die.
Ultra Greed. Play Ultra Greed mode.
I'm never once playing Greed mode on this channel, unless Steven wants to play unless Steve wants to play through an entire save file with me. What do you think, Steve? No. Okay, there you have it, folks.
Oh, so you need someone to play Ultra Greed mode with you?
No, I need someone to play the entire save file with me.
Oh, I'll do it.
Oh, how exciting!
How exciting.
Have you been hurt by an OVA, Tom?
Were you abused as an OVA?
Shit, maybe.
And
I
we're
gotta remember what OVA is so much.
Okay, oh shit. Okay, so this run is ending on this floor, so this might come to a halt sooner than last time, but judging by how this video's gone, that might be a good thing.
What do you mean?
You suck.
Really?
Do I?
I don't know.
Do I suck?
I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just trying to make conversation, and you guys are leaving me
Clearly
hanging.
not.
What?
I'm
I'm
saying
yelling.
that we suck is not making conversation.
I mean, we're having a conversation, aren't we?
Do you want me to just bring up a random Final Fantasy game again?
I
That's
would-
the best kind of conversation, I guess.
I mean, that's the only conversation Steve and I know how to do, so I can't blame you for it.
I mean, we talked about this kind of in a Hand of Fate episode, though.
Oh.
It's not like I've already repeated stuff from a Hand of Fate episode in this episode.
That is true. Edgar, what's your favorite Final Fantasy?
I think I've really only played 5.
So it's 7 then. Good, I agree. Tom, what about you?
10.
5, yes, I agree.
Do you want to ask what my second favorite is?
What's your third favorite?
Okay. 12, I guess.
Oh, God. What's your second favorite?
Don't know God yet. Second favorite's 13.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, God.
I do remember blindly playing 13 and wondering, when is this game getting good? And I just kept going with that. I kept going until, like, you get to, like, that free reign place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I just stopped.
Everyone made it farther in Final Fantasy 13 than I did.
I didn't.
What? I didn't even pass the first disc.
Yeah,
Tom's platinum the game at least twice.
I have not platinumed it once.
That's what I said.
I did start a replay recently, though, and I might try.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you did leave a comment on one of our videos. You guys really made me want to replay Final Fantasy 13.
Seriously, you're talking 13 made me remember, like, oh, that was really fun.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, I like that.
How far did you guys get in Odyssey?
What? How far did I get?
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, Mario.
No, Homer's Odyssey, the epic tale.
Shit, I don't know. I haven't read the Iliad. I want to play the Super Mario Iliad first, so I don't get spoiled on anything.
Yeah, that's right. We have to do the prologue before
Since
we
we're
do
just doing random topics.
Yeah, so Mario Odyssey, I'm only on, like, the Woodland world. I think that's, like, the third one or something like that. I honestly don't know. The only time I ever play it is over here when we're in a break between recording sessions.
I'm on the Lake World, which is the one you can go to instead of the Wood World.
Oh, great.
My favorite's the Woodward.
Let's just do that. Let's suck them all up, see what we get. I don't know how good that was, actually. So, you know what? We'll just do boss rush and then probably call this run because I was too bad to find an ending to it.
I don't really know what's going on.
That's fine. Most of the time, Steven barely does either. He just sits back and talks about Final Fantasy while I know what's going on.
So, Final Fantasy X-2.
What about Final Fantasy X-2?
I thought it had an extremely good battle system.
So, video card pricing.
What? Video card pricing? So, Little Horn as a boss. Oh, never mind, he's gone.
So, Survivor Series was last weekend.
What about the Survivor Series?
It was a wrestling paper. I don't know if we just bring up random shit.
Yeah, okay, Tom, talk to us about wrestling, because something I don't know if anyone knows about you, you're way into wrestling.
Okay.
Have you talked about that in Hand of Fate at all?
I talked about how Chris Benoit killed his family.
Yeah, or, I mean, you've talked about that, like, every day we've ever known you, so...
That is not true.
I'm pretty... It was fair to suspect that you would talk about it in the Hand of Fate episode.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite wrestler who's murdered his entire family? Louis C.K.? Me too. So, sexual allegations against people who've masturbated in front of women. Edgar, go.
Who?
What?
I guess me.
Okay. You know what? We're editing out this entire episode now, so Edgar, just talk about whatever you want, man. Yeah. Steven, edit out this entire episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Ramblin' Gamers. I'm here with Jason, and I'm here with Steven. Steven, get over here. Get the other two out of this recording session. Please.
By the way, I've like, eaten all these kisses. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure those are not.
I don't know how old those are, so I wish you the best of luck with your undeniable health problems you'll be facing in the recent future.
I mean, I eat Taco Bell, so it's like...
That is true.
How much more down can I go?
You know what? I tend to ask myself that a lot. And
Del Taco.
Hey, man.
I think you've had this weird thing where you convinced yourself Del Taco is not the drizzling shits, and you're just wrong.
I want Del Taco now. Take me home, Tom.
Fuck off,
Take me home, Tom. Tommy boy.
Can I just, like, live in your home, Tom?
I do have 2 bedrooms.
If you get a job in Dearborn, Michigan, Tom definitely has to living arrangements. Hey, Tom, anything you want to say to Steve there?
Not really. I mean, it's a big city.
Okay, fair enough.
For a small town, Tom.
Yeah,
That's a small
that's
town.
my favorite Billy. That's my favorite Billy Joel song.
Move to an even smaller town.
Now we're just quoting Game Grumps. That's what this
This
video is down
episode has
to.
been probably one of the worst episodes on this entire channel.
We've said that a lot. Like, I started off this video like partially tipsy, so I did not expect this to go well at all.
But, like, did you imagine?
But I feel like we
What?
finally did the rambling part.
I mean, we definitely rambled, but that's because I had to push you guys to never shut the fuck up like you usually want me to do. Like right now. Oh, fuck.
Well, wait, Pat, now that I actually think about it, since we're winding down here, I did have, like, one
What
last
do you mean we're
topic.
winding down?
Well, you're getting to the end of the boss rush, right?
Yeah, probably.
Well, I just had, like, one last topic that I had thought of.
Absolutely. Let me know.
Okay.
Right now. Please, I'm begging you.
That's all I was going to do, was just be quiet.
Oh, just like
to
draw the
fucking-
conversation out? Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Edgar, do you have any conversations more to tell?
I mean, I'm still, like, all over this Black Friday stuff.
All right, Edgar, what Black Friday sales have you found, please? Illuminate the crowd, because
So, I've been dealing with my homies at the Build a PC sales in the Reddits.
Okay.
And these guys are the real
I thought you already
OGs.
built a PC, though.
Oh, I just sold it.
What?
Yeah, I sold it like 2 days ago.
I thought you used that so you could play Battlegrounds on Sean's live stream, twitch.tv/helpless_Skippy.
I mean, I have other PCs.
Steve, description.
I have 3.
Tom, comments.
Shit.
I have 3. I've sold 1 so far. I'm getting ready to sell another
You
one.
built 3 PCs. So you're basically just like a flipper. Except instead of houses, you're doing it with laptops.
And I'm not underwater.
Why do you need flippers just underwater?
I don't know.
Flipper was the name of a...
That is how I beat Odyssey.
Flipper was the
with
name of a
flippers.
dolphin from a TV show.
Oh, really? Flipper was the name of a dolphin. Please tell me more, Tom.
Well, it was a TV show, I think, in the 80s.
How good is your knowledge of the 80s, Tom? You seem to have a decent, like, backing in it.
I mean, not really. Why did you pick that up? You're
Why?
just gonna end it.
Oh, see, look at that. 1 tier rate. Look at that. 795th.
Wow, you did worse than last time.
Absolutely. That was impressive. So, in order to make up for that, I think it's only fitting we do an Azazel run, right?
Do you really want this episode to continue?
Sorry, I can't hear you, Tom. I'm starting up a run.
You didn't pick greedier mode.
Yeah, that is correct. You are correct in this statement.
Now, who is this dude, and why is he charging?
And why is he causing the game to lag so much?
Oh, yeah, can we talk about Steve's shitty laptop?
What would you like to talk about with Steve's shitty laptop that he spent, like, a lot of money on?
It's Alienware.
It is Alienware. What do you, as a professional r/build a PC troller, what do you have against Alienware, Edgar?
Well, you're really just buying it for the brand.
Correct, but what else would you buy?
Well, you can make your own, or
My God.
there's even like I buy.
Usually people have to touch their dick to jerk themselves off this hard, Edgar. I'm impressed.
There's also people that just go to iBuyPower, or there's
I don't know what that means.
CyberX. There's a bunch of other ones that are much cheaper and don't just sell you on the brand name.
Tom, what laptop do you have?
I have a Lenovo ThinkPad.
A Lenovo. Edgar, critique Tom, please.
That's okay.
Oh shit! Eat shit, Steve.
Yeah, I was gonna say, apparently Lenovo's better than Alienware. You heard it here first, folks.
I mean, it depends on what he has, like, and how much he spent for it.
Oh no, the thing's kind of crap. I've been thinking of building a new one, but I've been putting it off due to sheer laziness for months now.
Well, you can be like everybody else in the world and ask Edgar for help on that.
Oh yeah, I'm helping like 2 people right now.
Yeah. Although for me, like...
I don't want to take advantage of you. You're my buddy Edgar.
Yeah, you could just, like, buy all the materials and you guys can do it in one weekend. We decide to all, like, hang out.
Right now, I can pay you with, like... Can I pay you with Gunter from Adventure Time Funko Pops?
What the
Why
hell's
do you
a
have a
Funko?
bunch of those?
What's a Funko
Yeah,
Pop?
I know. I just wondered if you wanted more. Those freaking vinyl figurines with the shitty eyes and the big heads.
I have no idea. Oh, wait, does Edgar have one of those of Gunter already?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, right now is a pretty good time to build a PC.
Billion, yeah, I know. There's like I was waiting towards this time. I was waiting until the Cyber Mondays to get all the sick deals on all the bits.
I completely forgot Cyber Monday was a thing.
Right now, the only thing that's being overpriced is RAM, and that's just because of supply issues.
What?
RAM.
Like, take...
Random
The
access
supplies of materials that you need to build
But
the
can't
RAM.
you just download more?
You know, the Los Angeles football team.
Yeah, I know the Los Angeles football team. I love football. My favorite team is the Cleveland Yankees.
So I ate all these kisses.
Shit.
Why, you ate every single one of the random Hershey's Kisses you don't know how old are.
And they're also not ours.
They're
Steven? Is that okay?
What?
Edgar ate all the Hershey's Kisses.
What the fuck, Edgar?
Well, this thing says on it, kisses for when I can't be with you, and I assume
Well,
they're talking
good
to me.
job. Now our buddy Kevin has nothing to drown his sorrows in while he's all alone at the end of the day like we always are.
Well, I'm drowning my sorrows being with you people.
I'm sorry, Edgar. What did you just... How'd you end that sentence?
You.
Damn, he got me. Edgar's bamboozled me again.
Oh, hey, a broken drumstick.
Oh, okay, so now apparently Tom doesn't care about the show either, and he's also on his phone.
I need to check the pro wrestling subreddit.
God, what's with everyone checking Reddit on me right now?
I don't know, man. You guys were having a decent conversation. I'm glad you decided to fucking call me out.
Yeah.
Just expose my balls live on stream.
I also called Edgar out. It's just my job.
I'm glad you're calling us out instead of doing well in Binding of Isaac dailies.
What are you talking about? I got 700th place. Only 700 people did better than me.
Oh,
But
but
how
when
many people are
Steve's
playing
here,
As
right now?
opposed to 7 billion people on Earth.
but then when Steve's here, you'll get like, oh, I'm in the top 1,000, top 100, blah blah blah. Oh, maybe by the end of the day, I'll be at 25 or some shit.
Look, man, I've gotten 7th place once.
I know.
You guys don't have access to the premium membership. I make Steven pay $5 a week for that shit. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see you
I make
got-
Steven edit all our videos to see that shit. Live.
What? It's not live.
Yes, it is. He watches me.
But editing the video isn't live.
But he watches me live.
So I
He's
see
got a
you guys
point.
aren't doing No Shave November.
I mean, yeah, I'm also not doing No Fat November. What's it to you, Edgar?
I thought it was No
Yeah.
Nut November.
I mean, like, what's it matter?
I don't know.
I believe the same point is getting across, alliteration or no. This all sucks. And yes, I know you're saying nothing to me right now, Tom.
Look, I just wondering.
What am I supposed to You're not. You're like barely giving me anything to work off of here.
I talked about how I jerk off. That's got to give you something to work with, Tom. I don't know what, but this is what improv is.
Are we just going to continue with that line? How often do you nut?
Usually once a day.
Once a day?
Yeah.
Dude,
What's it to you? You fucking judging me, asshole?
But I could judge your technique.
I was gonna say, you don't have a girlfriend either. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, come on. There's no one there, huh?
Yeah, we were both dumped by our girlfriends. Don't get at me, Tom.
So, do you guys ever use these light up bulbs? Like, these, like, colored bulbs?
I assume those are for Kevin to use when they're drumming. Which is all they do. They have like an a cappella group, and instead of singing, you just drum a lot.
Oh, so he's a member of the fucking Blue Man Group?
Well, the lights
Did
are
you
blue.
did you guys see the Blue Man Group AMA on Reddit?
I
No.
saw Blue Man Group live.
Well, you know, last I checked, that didn't answer my question, Tom.
I think I answered your question with a more entertaining question.
You know, sure. How was the Blue Man Group live, Tom?
It was extremely fun. Kevin actually got to participate.
What? I heard nothing about this. Please, how did...
They took him onto the stage and they dressed him up and they put his head into a thing of Jello. It was neat.
I am so confused, but you know what? Kevin can do Kevin on this matter.
Do you guys like gelatin?
No, not at all.
I like it.
It's the absolute worst food. Why do you like gelatin?
I think it tastes good. And it flops around. It's neat.
I mean, like, do you have some sort of a horrible illness that you can't eat normal food with?
I mean,
Have you ever gotten
I
a
have
cup of
illnesses.
gelatin, smashed it a little bit up, and then filled it with eggnog?
I'm not
It's
talking
delicious.
cups. I'm talking like, you make the full platter of gelatin from the box.
Why on earth would you... Was this yesterday on Thanksgiving, Tom?
No, this wasn't yesterday. This was like, last time was probably like a few months ago.
Why would you make a full platter of Jell-O?
I
Were you
don't
jerking
make
off
it.
with it?
I don't make it. My family makes it, and when I come home, I eat it.
Your mom welcomes you home with Jell-O.
Not with just Jello.
Hello, Tom.
Jello's just one of the things.
Hello, Tom. We hate you. Here's some Jell-O. Please leave us alone forever.
Here's some crushed animal
They
bone.
don't hate me for just the Jello.
What? I never said they hated you for the Jell-O. I just said they hated you.
You said we hate you. Here's the Jello.
Yeah.
As such, that's a direct correlation of hate and Jello.
Gelatin is just bones, right?
I don't know.
Pretty
Tom,
sure.
homework. Look up what Jell-O is. And if
sure
it
it's
actually is
bones.
just crushed up bones like Edgar says, I'm laughing even harder that you enjoy this stuff.
That's one of the tests they did on that Forge of Fire show. They stabbed bones with
With Jell-O?
with their knives.
Oh, okay.
One of the knives snapped in half. And the guy got immediately disqualified.
I was gonna say, that's a pretty awful result. How did you find this show, by the way?
My dad had it on his DVR. And he was like,
Your
hey,
dad DVRs weeaboo katana making shows?
It's not just Weeaboo Katana. It's other shit
Are
too.
you sure?
Yeah, the Zweihander, the most entertaining Weeaboo
Okay,
Katana.
that's just German weeaboo, okay? I'm not backing off on this point either.
I really don't think you're correct.
No, you guys don't know because we all took Spanish class in high school. We don't know German well.
Do you guys?
Jason, you took German, right?
Yeah, it's the weeaboo sword.
Thank you.
God damn it! How am I supposed to compete with that?
Yeah, you need to get a better source than that, and
Go
nobody.
back to freaking Senora Smith.
You think she knows German?
I don't know. I don't know if she knew Spanish.
Wait, did you say?
Okay, so yeah, that seems like they are made from like skin, bone, and connective tissues.
So of what? So they literally just make some other kind of food, and then they're just like, well, fuck it, we have this like shark dick left over, so we're gonna mash it up and actually sell it to people.
One of the things that it is made out of is fish.
Perfect.
Let's see. It's a mixture of peptides and proteins produced by partial hydrolysis of collagen created from the skin, bones, and connective tissues of animals such as domesticated cattle, chicken, pigs, and fish.
Okay, yeah, so as somebody who has a degree in chemical engineering, I'm declaring that weeaboo trash.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty sure it was made during wartime.
Well, yeah,
All
because
of the gelatin in history was made during the years of 1939 and 1945.
Fine,
yeah,
invented.
the World War II rations are lasting us to this day. And the Jell-O Corporation has just been screwing us for years.
Pretty much. I mean, like, we've got no proof against that.
We can't disprove Edgar's null hypothesis, so, you know, If this has taught me anything, it's that we have to believe Edgar.
I mean,
I mean, didn't he just have the wiki up?
Yeah, the Jello wiki.
Wikipedia.
Yeah, the food wiki.
The Food Wars wiki.
Let's see. So we have a Yarrow rune. So this run is basically just extremely overpowered, and they won't let me make it shitty like the last time we did an Isaac run. So I suppose this run is just going to be a normal length until I finish it.
I guess.
And by normal length, I mean I'm blasting through this run, so the video will actually be a reasonable amount of time and not suck up all of Steven's usable RAM on his computer.
I mean, it's already used up by a bunch of other projects. Getting all that dag rubidoop.
No, that's on the hard drive that Edgar graciously donated to the Ramblin Gamers firm.
Which is also not RAM.
Yes, true.
You called it RAM.
Yeah, you called it RAM.
I did. Okay, my bad.
RAM, more like Ramblin Gamers. That's what the RAM stands for.
The bling stands for, you know, all the sick YouTube money we're getting, and the Aimers is how good we are at video games.
Exactly.
Tom, add that onto our wiki page that Edgar's gonna make for us. Yeah,
we got RAM.
The Ram Bling Aimers.
Because there's no G in Ramblin.
Yeah, so we just took off. Yeah.
I thought you guys were like using that AIM, the messenger.
AIM, AOL Instant Messaging. Yeah, that's the only way you can get a hold of us at r/Rambling Gamers is using AOL to talk to us.
Isn't it dead?
What?
Yeah.
AOL, yes, that definitely died a while ago. Or was it recently?
I don't know. Dead shit's come back before.
I don't even know what you're trying to reference with that, Tom.
No, I just mean, like, dead internet things have come back before.
Yeah, shitty 80s stuff that did not need a revamp. Actually, you know, even, like, 90s stuff, like the Crash Bandicoot trilogy came back.
Like that Bubsy game that came out recently.
Did it come out?
Yes.
I had no idea it came out. Next time on Ramblin' Gamers.
You guys should, yeah, that should be your next project.
That could be Steve's next project, because I already have my next project planned out, but Steven doesn't.
Ready, Steve?
What?
You're going to play the Bubsy game.
No.
Well, there you go, everyone.
Well, good for you. They released the original ones on Steam, too.
Yes, I do know that. I remember because I jokingly bought Steve something. I believe it was the Mega Man collection, and I thought he jokingly bought me back the Bubsy collection, but actually he bought me Final Fantasy VI because he's awesome. And I was just like, wow, I'm going through like such whiplash right now. I was going to be so sarcastically happy, and now I'm just genuinely filled with joy. And then I had to spend 120 hours 100%ing that game because it's bullshit. So now I hate Steven again.
I don't know if it's just about me having less time and getting a part-time job, or not part-time.
You got a part-time.
Full-time job or whatever, and having less free time, but I've kind of gotten out of 100% in games.
I have as well this semester in school because it's been a lot of work for me.
Yeah.
Especially because, you know, we don't 100% games on r/Ramblin Gamers.
/Ramblin Gamers.
Yep. The subreddit where we upload all our YouTube videos that you can't find because only Steve and I have access to it. Tom can tell you.
Yeah.
There we go, everyone. What about Edgar? Have you ever been in 100% in games?
No.
Oh, okay.
In fact, the only one I did was with 3 other people, so I didn't really 100%.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, I've like on a typical day, if I go to the gym and everything, like after work, I only have really like 4 hours to play 100% a game.
That makes sense.
Play a game. So,
what games can you 100% in 4 hours?
I mean, like I can look up my list.
Okay.
I was bored one day, so I made a list of all the games I own and how long the beat says it takes 100% them.
Edgar, were you ever into roguelites?
Not really.
Oh, okay. I thought I remembered you being into one, but I can't remember it, so I might just be an idiot.
Oh yeah. It was like, or whatever.
Ziggurat.
No, not Ziggurat.
Guild of Dungeoneering.
That was yours, Tom. And Hand of Fate, which you can check out on our other Let's Play series.
That's Hand of Fate too.
Don't worry, it won't come to me. I never played it again.
Wait, you played it once and then you were just like, yeah.
No, I think I played it for like a week. I enjoyed it, but then it got very repetitive.
Was it Dungeon Souls?
No.
I was gonna say Jason enjoyed playing that one, right, Jason?
Nah.
All right.
Yeah.
I do remember like Jason trying to play Dungeon Souls and it just wouldn't let him, so he was just like, I guess I'm done. The game's too hard. Okay.
Roguelike's kind of I don't know. Something about it just I haven't really gotten into too many of them.
What the fuck? Where did these spiders come from?
From Bumbo.
What an asshole.
Speaking of Bumbo,
Yes.
fucking giant ass Bumbo.
I thought you were gonna talk about The Legend of Bumbo, Edmund's new game coming out.
Nope.
Have you heard about it at all?
Nope.
It seems to be borderline a Bejeweled clone. But he said just because it looks like it, don't judge it on that.
Isn't that like? No, never mind. I was thinking it's like, isn't that as freaking weird and random as that weird FNAF World game that you guys won or played?
FNAF World? No, that was just like a really bare bones like RPG.
But like, it was also like a complete departure from what the actual games are like.
Yeah, from the other Five Nights at Freddy's games, none of which we played.
I was about to ask if you have.
No, never did. We just enjoyed watching people play them online.
The Legend of Bumbo, the Ultra Despair Girls of Binding of Isaac. It's a Danganronpa joke for you guys who watch multiple series on this channel.
There we go, absolutely. Tom, can you give us a review of Ultra Despair Girls?
It's not great. I platinumed it.
I believe neither Edgar or I have ever even seen anything about the game, so...
So, we've got a series of visual novel games, which they are visual novels. And
Be careful. Steven's gonna edit your ass out of this video.
I can tell. But yeah, we've got this series of
He won't put in the effort.
of novel-based games. And so we're going to make a spin-off that's a third-person shooter. And it's not great, and it stars the sister of the main character from the first game.
The main character... Oh, so, okay.
Komaru Naegi is her name. And, like, yeah, it's not fantastic.
So
and
what's the main gameplay loop like? What am I doing from level to level?
What you're doing from level to level is you are shooting robotic monokumas with a what is it called? Megaphone that shoots electricity.
Ow. Megaphone... Why is the megaphone shooting electricity?
Because they have to short-circuit the Monokuma robots.
Okay, so wait, somebody just invented a megaphone that shoots electricity out of it just for the hell of it?
Well, yeah, of course. It's Danganronpa 1 spoilers, I guess?
We don't know. Fuck it at this point. We don't care anymore.
Okay, fine. The Future Foundation, which is what all the people from Danganronpa 1 joined once they escaped the academy, made these electricity megaphones that'll short-circuit these Monokuma robots.
So this is a sequel to Danganronpa 1.
It comes between... Yeah, it's a sequel of Danganronpa 1 because, okay, actual, like, super spoilers for Danganronpa 1. Your two main characters of the game are, as I said, the main character's sister and Toko from the first game.
Yeah.
It's crazy psycho murder.
That's the only part of the game I knew, was that Toko was in it.
And the main reason Toko's in it is because she wants to save Byakuya. Her husbando.
Oh, God, please no.
What? Not a huge fan of the husbandos?
No. I mean, I'm a fan of Byakuya.
What about Dadaroos?
I don't even want to ask you about this. Just continue with your review of Ultra Despair Girls.
I think Steve explained it to me once.
What Dadaroos are?
Yeah.
Just like the be my daddy sort of thing?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Guess it wasn't that hard to wrap my head around.
But yeah, it's like the gameplay is not fantastic. It's really clunky. There's a lot of different types of Monokuma, and it's just really not fun to fight a lot of them. There's like giant bestial Monokumas. There's ball Monokumas that are just giant balls.
They're actually
spherical balls, you perverts.
Damn it, you stole it right before I was about to make the joke. I was going to make a joke about testicles. Anyways, continue on, Tom.
And there's a bunch of, there were a couple bosses in it, and they weren't really too terribly fun. There's one, it tries to handle rape.
Oh, ooh.
And child sexual abuse, and it handles it like, it actually handles it decently, but it's still awkward.
Yeah.
Especially since the character that is,
you know, I don't know how controversial
this is. Still a small child.
I don't know how controversial this is, but I am against child abuse.
I mean, this may be like, you know, I get it. There's a lot of dissenting opinions in the world. This may be controversial as well.
Yeah.
Not a giant fan of it.
Okay, fair enough. You know, we'll have a discussion in the comments about it later on, I am sure.
Have you guys seen those YouTube channels that have been doing that?
Yes, I have. Mostly just because of the Philip DeFranco show.
Yeah.
Which is, I assume, how you knew it, Edgar? Or did you actually see it?
I saw one that was called Toy Freaks, and that one's pretty fucking bad. But I knew I used to watch the YouTuber before he made that channel, and I thought he was actually a really cool guy.
And then he started making those videos.
And then he actually stopped. He completely quit his old channel, which was a lawn care vlogging one.
Wow.
Transitioned right into creepy child videos.
Well,
Was it a natural transition?
the thing is, like, a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of his
dude.
videos were about like
Planting children.
building a business from lawn care, and he also used to be like this really fat nerdy guy, and now he's like all buffed out. So a lot of
And
he
abusing
also
children.
he also did a bunch of videos on health. So like his main message was, you know, just like being better in yourself.
Okay.
And I really liked his videos. He was really cool. But then he quit his channel and started that bullshit.
What?
No. I know I hear what you're saying. I'm smelling what you're stepping in with all this stuff about lawn care and self-betterment. But let's just think. I just want to throw an idea next to you and see if it resonates with you.
Yes.
Disney characters shitting on each other.
My
I
God.
think he made
Just
his
saying.
2 daughters drink their urine.
Wow. This is very strange.
I didn't watch the video. I remember I watched his first video when he quit his original one and then switched over to that one. I watched the first video. I was like, this is weird and stupid, but it wasn't like as crazy as what it is now, I guess.
So having daughters implies that he has a wife.
Yeah, they got divorced.
And he got the children?
Yeah, he got the children
What?
because she was abusive.
Oh
if I
my.
remember right.
This guy doesn't sound much better.
I mean,
We
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
we don't
that-
know the full story.
I was going to say, that's a great topic to get off on. Hey, would you rather be beaten or forced to drink your own piss? Edgar, go. Moving on.
What?
So,
no, I mean, like, I was gonna say, like, I didn't
essentially
know
what
that
you're
when
looking
I was watching his YouTube channel.
right, yeah.
And, like, he would show the little girls, like, he would take care of them, and he seemed like a very nice father in his original channel.
This is a weird fucking episode we've made here today.
The most rambling
Anyway.
of rambling.
Absolutely. That's what I love about it.
I mean, yeah, this
We got to a
entire
dark
situation is
fucking place here
weird.
at the end of it all.
Although, I think he, like, deleted all the videos, which is
I mean,
good, but it's
delete
still
that evidence.
fucking...
yeah, how good is it, though? And
But, you
com-
know,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure someone downloaded all of them. So
Yeah.
it's like,
oh, hell yeah. Just
and then when they're going into an investigation, that person will come out. It's like, yeah, I download it for evidence.
yeah.
Yeah, for evidence.
I'm his biggest fan.
I made sure to document it because this was wrong. He says, slowly
so bad.
renaming the name of the file.
So, to bring it back to a different place.
How about we go back to a better point? What were we talking about?
We were talking about visual novels before. Like Danganronpa.
Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls.
Could
Don't
I...
bother.
Okay. Could I offer a question to you guys?
Yes.
So, we have this debate currently going on. Is Danganronpa a visual novel? So, how far can we expand on that? If you guys think Danganronpa is a visual novel, what is your definition of a visual novel?
Me thinking Danganronpa is a visual novel stems from the question that's very similar of, is Ace Attorney a visual novel?
Okay.
Because they're very similar games.
I would like to put another one forward. Are the new Telltale games visual novels?
They are not. They're point-and-click adventure games.
I would say that they're visual novels.
Why are they visual novels?
Because the main aspect is telling the story and minimal gameplay is involved. What is your definition of a visual novel?
Yes.
Danganronpa, you go around and point and click at things.
He makes
So
a
you
point.
don't collect items and use them on other items to solve puzzles.
You solve mysteries. Mysteries or puzzles.
You collect evidence.
Steven, would you like to get over here and start arguing with us?
No.
Or would you just want to stay like faint in the background
Yeah.
and yet still contribute to the conversation? If not, fuck off. Now,
I mean, that's what I'm doing because I don't know what you guys are
Shit.
talking about.
Do you know what a visual novel is?
I have a vague idea.
Okay.
it's like a book with
mean,
pictures on your TV screen.
I never even played
That's
the
not
Telltale
Danganronpa,
games
though.
either, so... Or any point and click stuff. Besides probably like when I was a little kid in those computer games, those computer flash games.
Playing
know.
Riddle School.
Hell yeah, dude.
Cool math.
Do you guys remember any like old like elementary school games you used to play?
Go on fucking AntCon.
I don't remember this.
Like had like 1,200 flash games. Most of them are garbage, but some of them were good.
Oh fuck.
I remember going like on Cartoon Network and Nick and trying to
Yes,
play those
yes,
games.
Never going on
absolutely.
Yahooligans.
I've heard the name before. I don't remember
It
it.
was
When
like
did
the-
Bumbo get jacked? By the way,
Kid version of the Yahoo website, and it had a bunch of games on it. It had
the Yakuza.
the Yakuza.
Yeah, Yakuza.com.
Yeah.
My favorite place for all your kid game needs.
Excuse me.
Why is everyone burping?
Because we had fucking Moe's, man.
I've been the only one burping, and I think it's those kisses.
This is a great trash fire way to end the episode.
I mean, and it's been a trash fire all the way through.
I thought by that you meant you wanted me to keep going with the episode.
I mean, it's the night is
Define
young.
trash fire. Also,
The
you
night
guys,
is young, and we still have Hand of Fate episodes to record.
You guys also forgot your little debate that you just kind of ended.
I know.
Yeah, Danganronpa's a visual novel.
And what's your
What else
definition?
would it be?
What's your definition of a visual novel?
I said
A point-and-click adventure it could be.
no. It's a story that's conveyed mostly through text and pictures,
Okay.
which it is.
Text and pictures, like the new Telltale games.
That's not. You walk around and collect items and.
So you do the same thing in Danganronpa.
No, you don't.
You collect truth bullets. I consider those the same thing as items, do you not?
Not really,
Why not?
because they're just evidence for the trial. They're not
And the
actual
items are just ways of progressing the story, like the truth bullets.
But it's not like one big explosion of friggin' solving the story like all at
Yes,
once.
it is!
in a
That's
row
what the
in a row in a
class
row.
trial is!
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what that is.
Okay.
Point-and-click adventures is like collect some items, solve it here, solve it there, go over here, collect some more items, solve
The class
this, that,
trial
this,
is
that,
split
and
up into bits, though.
Yeah, I don't know. What would it be then?
What would what be then?
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa, a visual novel.
A point-and-click adventure.
Yes, that's what I said.
It's a visual novel.
Yes, correct.
So we're
Also,
on
the
the same
Telltale
page.
games are visual novels.
Maybe.
Maybe we can have a more fleshed out debate later. Edgar, opinion.
Did it solve itself? Also, how long is an episode? Because I don't know how long you've been sitting there for.
This episode has been roughly 45 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah, it's felt like a year, hasn't it?
I don't know. I'm a little loopy.
Good choice. I should go back to drinking, actually.
Probably.
Thank you all so much for watching. We hope you all enjoyed having Edgar and Tom here on this episode and not having Steven and Jason. Steven and Jason, hot takes on anything. Go. Someone talk to me!
Wait,
Fucking end it.
are we talking about pancakes now?